So recently I was having a conversation with my friend and she just said, Aramide, you like to pay for stuff. And it was so funny to me because there was a time in my life where I never used to like paying for anything. I would always say, can't they give it free? I used to be one of those people who show free. And as I've grown and over the years, I started to understand something, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts around why I pay for things, why I'll pay for coaching, why I'll buy a book, why I'll pay people to sit in their summits, why am I paying to go to an Ibukun Awoshika live series? Like, what are they saying there? Number one is ignorance is costly. At some point in your life, you have to come to the understanding that there are people that are wiser than you, and there are people that have walked in the path that you are currently on. And for you not to make the mistakes that they have made, maybe it's worth listening to them. Maybe 35,000 naira for live series is worth more than ignorance on all the topics we are going to discuss there. In fact, this is the major thinking that guides me when I pay for things: the cost of ignorance. And people can say you can find things online. Honestly, I agree, you can find things online, but sometimes just paying for the course, paying for the summit, paying for the conference reduces the learning curve, because this person is an expert. They just teach you what they know and you can immediately go and implement, versus you watch 20 YouTube videos and then you now practicalize and you go back to the YouTube. By the way, I do this for a lot of things. Number two is to demystify things in my mind. There are some things that God is calling us to do. There are some things that we feel that we should be doing. Maybe you feel like you have a calling towards coaching people, but you don't even know how to start. Me, when I pay for a course or you pay for a coach, it tells me on the side, okay, this is how they structure their coaching. Oh, these are things I can implement if I want to do my own. There was a book that I read during the holiday. The book is titled Still Like an Artist. And what that book was trying to highlight was that everybody's copying somebody, but what makes the difference is that they are adding their own flavor to it. So feel free to copy, right? The book was pretty much saying copy people. Everybody's copying somebody. Everybody's inspired by somebody, and then they add their own uniqueness and then they make it theirs, right? So when I buy a book from someone, I'm telling myself, you can write a book. By reading this person's book, I can see that, okay, I can write a book. By joining someone's community, I'm like, okay, maybe this is something I can try, right? It just demystifies that whole process in my mind. And thirdly, supporting people. Someone writes a book, I want to be the one that supports them, that makes them feel like paying for their effort is worthwhile. There are some things I still do Osho free for. I won't tell you, I won't lie here that I pay for everything, but I just found that sometimes you can shorten your own journey by leveraging other people's journey, by paying for their time. And paying for their time says, I appreciate the work that you do, I appreciate the value that you bring, and I appreciate the investment that you've made in yourself. So this year, commit to putting away some money to pay for things that will develop you and get you to the next level. Maybe you are a baker, pay for a course that teaches you how to make better cakes. Maybe you are a speaker, pay to join a club that teaches you how to be a better speaker. I am doing YouTube courses and so many other things, and I'm learning from it. So pay some premium to get to where you are going to. Obviously, be mindful of what you pay for. Pay for financial knowledge. Pay to learn. You will gain something at the minimum. At least one information that takes you from where you are to where you want to be. So let's talk in the comment section. If you're someone who pays for courses and who goes for seminars and webinars and all these things, what is it thinking behind it? Why do you pay so much money when you can just go on YouTube to go and learn it? I'd like to hear from you. I'm in the comments, so let's have a conversation. See you next time. Bye.